Hi guys, welcome on board. This is Ruth Kimsey channel. If this is the first time you came across my channel, kindly click the subscribe button and let's do this live together. So guys, it's a pretty sunny, windy, beautiful morning from the countryside. I have just woken up, brushing my teeth before anything. So this is my simple countryside life. I do change my beddings in every 1 week. I don't do the duvets in every week. I do them in every 3 weeks or a month. That's when I do everything. So I usually make sure that in every week I have to change beddings and put fresh ones. So actually, thank you so much for hanging around. Please give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe. That's the only support I'll need from you guys to keep me going. Otherwise, leave a little comment. Let me get to hear after how long do you change your beddings? Do you do it at once, the bed sheets and pillowcases with the duvets, or you do the bed sheets in every 1 week and then the duvets later? Otherwise, let's get to watch the video till to the end. So we don't get to use laundry machines in the village, and if you find one using, oh my god, like it's so rare to find people using washing machines in the village. If there is one or two have who have invented one, then that's good for them. But before I get to invent one in my village, I gotta use my hands before then. One thing I love about the village is how everything is done naturally, for sure. By the way, we do have options in the countryside. You can choose to do the laundry from the river or do it at home if you have piped water, or you can go fetch water from the river. You can use water from the rain. So we have options. You can choose from any that fits. So guys, I'll give you a short story of me while growing up, how I was taught how to do my laundry until I was of age and learned how to do my laundry well and neat. So I was very young, a very naive girl in the village. I used to live with my grandma. I used to do literally everything. Like she used to teach me every kind of work from the farming, doing house chores, cooking, and all that you can imagine at a young age, especially those people who've been brought up by grandmas. And that was the most beautiful experience you'd ever have as a child growing up in the village. So I used to go with my grandma everywhere she went, to the market, to the farm. Like she could never leave me behind wherever she left the house. So if it was in the garden, we'd go together farming, we'd cook together, we'd sit by the fire. She'd give me stories of how she grew up. And slowly, one step at a time, I learned how to do things one by one. And she taught me how to be a responsible lady. Like she taught me from being a child how, like, she was preparing me for the future. A lot of kids nowadays, they don't know how to do things by themselves. Like they'd rather rely on nannies. But Ruth here was brought up by her grandma in the village. Like we were three of us at home, I, my grandma, and my grandpa. So I had to do so many things because I had to help my grandma do a lot of things. Whenever she'd leave, I had to cook for my grandpa, do his laundry. Like I had to be responsible at a very tender age, and I knew this would help me later in life. I had to do everything and learn everything, and I was always curious to know things more and deeper. So I really give my grandma flowers, and my grandpa, though he's late, may his soul rest in peace. I give them my flowers because they taught me to be a responsible young lady who I am today. Like I don't have to rely on anybody to help me do anything. And that's the short story about Ruth and whom I have grown to today. So I hope you've enjoyed this short story of me, and kindly leave a comment on the commenting section. Let me know, how was your childhood? Like, were you taught how to do things by yourself, or what happened while you grew up? This is our arrowroot harvest, guys.